Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk about how I reach Ascendant in Valorant using aim trainer strike. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you guys might learn a thing or two. And I need to cover a bit of context before I start. If you don't want that, you can feel free to skip ahead. So, first of all, Valorant was my first laptop game, let alone an FPS game, so I was naturally pretty bad at it. I didn't know recoil existed, like it was not very obvious, etc. I was coming from a background where I used to play mobile strategy games or laptop small game strategy games. I like strategy games because they're competitive. I have played Battle Bay a lot. I like it. Clash of Clans and PUBG a little bit. I didn't like it, so I left it. So that's my background. And I was a kind of player who primarily played comp without any death matches or aim training. And I was stuck in bronze for a while. And it was probably because of my aim. And then something happened. Like I have created my laptop from 60 FPS to 240 FPS. That was a massive upgrade. So I hope I would improve my performance, but I didn't improve much. So I realized I need to focus on my aim more. So I started aim training. Aim training is probably not necessary for bronze, but I was aiming to hit a higher rank, the highest rank possible. So that was more like a future investment. Deathmatch would have been suffice at that time. But I did deathmatch and aim training as well. Now let's get back to the meat and potatoes of the video. Firstly, I got from silver to plat almost instantly within a month, but then I was stuck in plat, like for 3 whole acts. I did play a lot and I also improved a lot, but I was still stuck. I primarily played Chamber during this period because he was straightforward to use and also I love sniping. Mind you, I didn't play Chamber during his meta, I played him after he got teleport buffs. I did learn a few things from Chamber though, like crosser placement and timing. Then I thought maybe Chamber didn't have a lot of team utility and that's the reason why I was stuck. So I tried Omen, Jet, and Sova. And I decided Omen is my cup of tea. I like Omen because Omen is very flexible and has a lot of team utility. And I love that having a smoke can help you clutch rounds. 1v5 seems lost, right? But with a smoke, it might as well be possible. It's overstatement, but yeah, you get the idea. Smokes are very useful in clutches, and Omen is very flexible. Combine them both, you have a lot of fun, at least. Then, why was I stuck after all that? It was primarily because of my aim. It's not what you think, though. I was having good aim, like I was fast and precise, but I was inconsistent. And it was not obviously inconsistent. Like, it was slowly inconsistent. I would slowly, because of bad aiming technique, I would slowly lose precision and then slowly speed. That will cost me rounds. It was not super noticeable. That's the biggest issue. I was generally thinking it was bad, good enemies, or something else, not my aim at that point. I thought my aim was decent, genuinely. I used a lot of tension. I thought that tension is the right way to aim because using a lot of tension helps you react instantly to whatever's on your screen. And I also use a lot of tension for stopping my mouse. If you use a lot of tension, your hand gets stiff and it stops. And that's how I used to aim at that time. It did work. It seems to be the fastest way in paper, but it's not fast enough to justify the negative side of it. You can have best of both worlds. And also, I need to mention about Voltaic, which is a playlist in Aimlabs, which I saw during this period. It's a really good playlist. It also mentions about flicking, dynamic clicking, tracking, smooth tracking, and dynamic tracking, and also switching, which is useful. I can mention it in the description if you guys are interested in it. Now, what's the right way to aim? The right way to aim is use almost no tension at the beginning. When you don't see enemy or you're not flicking to enemy, use very minimal tension for angle clearing. It's similar to the Volatic playlist, Valorant playlist, last two scenarios. If you're interested, you can check it out. Now, what do you do when you see enemy? When you see enemy, you at the beginning you apply tension, based on how far they are. If they're really far, you apply a lot of tension, but if they're really close, you apply almost no tension. And you, by the time you get close to them, you decrease your tension so that you stop about when you reach the target. And if you need some correction, you do it with your wrist. That's the right way to aim. I kind of hated that YouTube community doesn't talk about this enough. Like most Valorant players don't talk about this guides and all. Don't talk about this part at all. And that's kind of frustrating because you feel lost. Oh, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.